A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sean Reed Foley gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have
Now it'll be Owen Miller. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Owen Miller.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. He's got it. Thought about second, but instead he'll come to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
3.
Of course, it would have been tough for you to pull that off, Danny, being a left-handed pitcher. A few of the infield positions might have given you a hard time.
Yeah, it would have been difficult in my situation, Matt, being a lefty, because other than first base or one of the corner outfield spots, I think I would have had a difficult time playing third, short, or second. So my work would have been on the mound or probably one of the corner outfield spots.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
Leading off for Akron, the second baseman.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Vasquez calls for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still.
And now here is Mark McGwire. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
McGwire.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So now to the plate, Samuel Cruz. He flew out in his last AB. 0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result.
So next to bat will be Owen Miller. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Owen Miller.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out.
Now to the plate, here is Mark McGwire. Flew out last time up.
Mark McGwire.
First offering on its way to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Franz Borowitz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. On its tailor-made to short, 6-4. But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. So here is Mark McGwire, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Akron posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Adam Scott gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sean Reed Foley worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Clayton Ott turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Tyler McGill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Next, it'll be Mark McGwire, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mark McGwire.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Mazika leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Another one sent foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rubber Ducks lead this one. So stepping in is Mark McGwire. He bounced out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So now here is Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brett Beatty.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Oscar Gonzalez. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next to hit, Mark McGwire singled in his last at-bat.
Mark McGwire.
From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Longo is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Akron Rubber Ducks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Hillman earns his first win of the season. Tyler McGill permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Cristobal Merced, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this is a huge mistake here, because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home.
Of course, it would have been tough for you to pull that off, Danny, being a left-handed pitcher. A few of the infield positions might have given you a hard time.
Yeah, it would have been difficult in my situation, Matt, being a lefty, because other than first base or one of the corner outfield spots, I think I would have had a difficult time playing third, short, or second. So my work would have been on the mound or probably one of the corner outfield spots.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Next to hit is Drew Ferguson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Ferguson.
Now a throw over. And he is out on the tag.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
So next to hit is Owen Miller. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
McGwire.
Digging in will be Mark McGwire. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Next up is Drew Ferguson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Ferguson.
Gonzalez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oscar Gonzalez.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGwire, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Now at the plate is Drew Ferguson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Now batting. Third base.
Now at the plate, here is Jonathan Lopez. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan Lopez.
Jonathan Lopez.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in once again is Drew Ferguson. He was a double play victim last time around. McGwire on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now is Cody Bohannon, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line hard deep into left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, David Thompson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-0 the final score today. Akron took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tanner Tully earns the win, his second. Cristobal Merced was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the Double-A level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this could work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on. And often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam McWilliams, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. And now in the box, Robbie Glendening. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems. So now into the box is Mark McGwire, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Drew Ferguson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Naquin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So the next to bat will be Mark McGwire. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out.
McGwire.
Striding in is Mark McGwire. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1. Next to stand in is Mark McGwire, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Mark McGwire.
First pitch on its way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Mazika is off of first with 2 away. Grounded to short. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. Next to dig in, Mark McGwire.
Second baseman, Mark McGwire.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next, here is Brett Beatty, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So one run here on one hit, one error.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Rumble Ponies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Sheldon Zavala claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brennan Malone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Johnny Mack hammers down the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
Matthew Allen, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Bly Madris. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Vasquez is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
McGwire.
To the plate now, Mark McGwire.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Madris gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Next, it'll be Elvis Colon. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging.
Now to bat, Arden Pabst. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Up next, Mark McGwire, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mark McGwire.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Madris is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now. So here now is the pitcher, Braxton Ashcraft. He flew out in his last AB. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Flew out last time up.
Wait on that thing.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
And now, Brett Beatty. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Mazika at second. McGwire on at first with 2 down. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Into the box, Troy Stokes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready now is Mark McGwire. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And this one will bounce into the wall. Link is on his way home. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Stepping in next, Troy Stokes. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. Hit to short. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
High hop, and he barehands it. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now to the plate, Brett Beatty singled in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Altoona came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. John O'Reilly claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bo Sulcer wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
McGwire.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Travis Swaggerty.
Travis Swaggerty.
And the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Troy Stokes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 0-2 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up, Hunter Owen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Hunter Owen.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in next, Jeffrey Naquin. He doubled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Clearly fired up to Hideki Asuncion has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Mark McGwire claims the win out of the pen, his first. Johnny Mack records the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who was probably the best two-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota. And the Padres took him right almost at the top of the draft. He'd struck out 15 in his last College World Series game, and they didn't even mess around with it. They just put him in the big league. They put him in the big leagues, but immediately as a hitter. So it'll be interesting. It can work, but it's that much harder than trying to just make it as a one-way player.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
For minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cam View, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this.
Now it'll be McGwire. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reed, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
And there are 2 away now. Now into the box, McGwire. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
McGwire.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
And now here is McGwire.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Mazika, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Vasquez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So next to bat will be Hunter Owen. He flew out in his last AB. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now to the plate, here is Elvis Colon, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is on the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
McGwire.
Now at the plate, McGwire. First pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next is Travis Swaggerty.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
So here is David Ruiz.
Now batting, left fielder, David Ruiz.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second, right to him. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Binghamton took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Cristobal Merced earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Altoona Curve. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cody Bolton is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And stepping in, Mark McGwire. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
McGwire.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jeffrey Naquin. Now here it comes.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next, it'll be Mark McGwire, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ross able to track it down for the third out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. So stepping in is Mark McGwire, flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's another 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Naquin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. The potential tying run for him at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall, gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Next to hit is Dwayne Ross. He bounced out last time up. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Mark McGwire gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first two of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Franklin Killamay earns his first win of the season. Johnny Mack earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
He's off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Case, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you know, you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at AA, but you know, and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, you know. So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let